Baseball on the way. Mets and Rangers first pitch coming right up. Driving machine. Brewers have won 8 in a row. Willie Adames had a lot. Phenomenal 2021 in Toronto, and he pulls the first pitch foul, and we're underway. Will have to give ground, and he reaches up and makes the catch right up. 3-2 coming, and he takes a fastball for strike 3 call, and that's low. So he came with a fastball on 0-2, got 2. Has the first arm today. Garcia hits the 3-hopper to short, and Lindor gets to play it. Same stuff, the same locations.
Big right-handers.
And Nimmo goes down swinging. Good slider by Gray for the first. 3-2 coming. That's lined the other way, but it'll stay up for Ortega. And that's the first out of the. Well, they have the potential to have quite the bookend. 2 coming. And Martinez hooking toward the corner. Martinez is new for a lot of these players. And the curveball in there, strike 3 call. McGill 3-2. And that's in there for a call, strike 3. Got him looking at a fastball. Alonso leads off in the home second. I'm just thinking you're our crossover SNY MLB net beat. Fouls that one back on the slider from Gray. 0-2. It meant more in Boston.
Yes, of course. Boy, how about in left field?
And he flies the center. And Taveras, who's an excellent center fielder. Stuff going on these days. And rightly so. Yeah. Fouled at the plate by Stewart, and it's 0-2.
Was the way they wanted it to go.
Swing and a miss, and Stewart's down on strikes, and Gray's off to a hot start. Injury. Durant, a jack of all trades, lines one to left, and another play for Ortega. Taveras, yet another switch hitter. 3 of them in this tech. Foul ball back. 2-2. Harris. And he fouls that one away. And a good breaking ball by McGill. It's a second strikeout he's gotten on his.
And McGill today.
Now Semien lines one to left. On comes Ortega again, and he slides. Dark center, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Narvaez found all the time because they see those pictures of you as Vientos goes down swinging on a high slider, and that's 5. So trying to turn his body because he was running to his glove side. Well, I don't know if you know this, but Comcast remedy to this.
You know why I ended up not getting the game? Because I have dollars.
That's lined the other way by Ortega, but that's right at Narvaez at first. And he set that. Brandon Nimmo. He breaks his slump with authority. Yeah, plenty of room as he eases back. That retired in the top of the 4th, and he's hit. So Seager picks his hit of the night, a leadoff sink.
Counts, deep at bats, because the stuff is just so wipeout. Speaking of stuff, there's a.
Adolis Garcia steps in. So, you know our director John DeMarsico.
You know, when you guys were talking about the authenticator rankings.
Poor girl who caught it, she didn't want to give it up. That's the second disengagement. First, 7th pitch to Garcia, and a swing and a miss. Getting right back with the changeup to strike out Garcia. They can be. Right? One has had big league success. They have both had. And the curveball in for another call, 3rd strike. Jeff McNeil leading off at the bottom of the 4th. So, and Buck says that he gets residual checks.
Their job.
I'm just saying, as one of the Seager who backs up, that, you know, you might have a. Takes one foul.
It's funny you're showing all the managers there from April.
And Vogelbach strikes out on the high fastball. That Vientos in on the grass against him, and Martinez ropes one to right field, but there's Stewart.
Yes.
Right. And it's a little bit low, ball 4, and Heim is on with. That's drilled. Back in the gap goes Ortega, and he gets there.
You need that light at the end of the tunnel that you can shoot for.
Major League. As near the wall, Taveras watches it. Games fully taking it. Never really was able to stay healthy in Baltimore, and getting a chance here. Seager catch. And Mark lift back goes Garcia onto the warning track and make the catch. Self and then had to have a second Tommy John surgery, and he's
even better than you were before. Well, in some instances, like Justin
Tony's being as hesitant as he's being before Heim watches that one go out of play. So that's a huge bat. You know who I think of when I think of Michael Bradley? I think of him as a pulled to front glove of low and down the line. And Ortega will have to stop it. And Nimmo takes ball 4, 3-2 slider.
Not everyone is doing that, Gary, and I think I had a discussion with it.
And that's base hit for Semien. Chase toward the base with a leadoff double. Figure at a base hit to center, and he the under the bat, and Vientos will have to put that in his pocket. At first, and Lowe hits a ground ball. Lindor's got it. Steps on the bag, throws to first, double. Out 0 for 2. And the slider well off the plate, and again, Tyler is behind 2. And that's on the corner, 3-1. Garcia dropped the bat. It's one of the weird things. And Garcia toward the gap goes Stewart. He won't get there. Ball. Semien's in. Garcia dropped. He slaps one down to third. And Duran playing in. Throw. Takes a big hack and fouls off the slider. Nothing on deck. And Pete goes down swinging on the slider. So 3 pitches and a line. And Gray makes quick work of the Mets in the 6th. 7 pitches. Ezekiel Duran in the 7th for Texas. And the slider pulled foul just outside the bag. And Reed Foley goes upstairs to get him with a fastball. 0-2 coming to Heim. And he fouls one away at a 98-mile-an-hour in St. Louis before he got hurt. That's the last hit. So Jonah Heim on base for the second time. A 1-out. 1-2 to Duran. And the curveball, Stewart coming in, McNeil going out, and Stewart gets there. And he hits one on the ground to McNeil. Easy hop for Jeff. Side retired to Vientos. And he hits one toward the right side. To his left goes Semien to run it down. And he threw. And strike 3 called, a fastball at the knees to get Ortega to end. That's line past Raleigh, but there's McNeil to backhand it right behind the bag and throw out coming. And he lights with a land fair and bounce into the corner. Already broken down and then tried to reach stride. Maybe he is on third. That gets Martinez. And he takes a fastball for a strike, and it's 1-2. 2 coming. Jankowski runs. It's hit in the shallow. In comes Nimmo. He's there. Side retired. She'll be tuned. Good walk made it an earned run. My mistake. Grounded foul. I'm sure Brooks Rails would have pushed the run to third anyway. Pulled foul outside first, and it's 1-2 to 1.
Record?
The Mets' record in those games is 60th inning duel. Nimmo. And Martinez is there. And it's punched to the right side and picked out of the air by Lowe. Renjifo. They'll get the lower third of the Texas order. Heim, Duran hits. We're in the 9th. And Heim hits the first pitch thrown by Gott. And just like that, the Rangers have the top 3 tonight. And he takes the first pitch cutter on the outside corner for a. And he throws one by Duran, and it's 0-2. 0-2 coming to Duran. And a check swing foul. Sneaks its way into the 0-2. And that's a base hit. That's going to third is Smith and sliding in front.
Gary, I think this says more about bullpen availability.
And then this is inside. Remember that the Rangers 2-1. And Taveras with a half swing. He went around, and it's 2-2. 2-2 coming. And it's up and away. Full count. 3-2 coming. Struck him out. Gott went with the